The International 4 events, and now with me Artizi from Team EG. First of all, Artizi, I want to ask you about your current second place in the group. What do you think about past games, and what do you think the games that we left?
Okay, so when we entered this tournament, we opened with a loss, and that was kind of depressing for us because we expected they wanted to go the easiest because we were against, you could say, the weaker teams, and we performed the worst on that day out of all the 3 days so far. So we went 3-2 this first day. After the loss to Liquid, we regained ourselves, regained our composure. We understood that every game the next day will be even more important. So after day 2, we went 4-1, I think we went, and those were some of our hard games as well. So then today we're 2-0 so far, and it's considered our hard opponents already, like we already beat them. So if everything goes according to plan and we beat Empire and Navi US, we should be able to take top 2. And tomorrow's games will be difficult, tomorrow, the 4th day of the tournament, will be kind of hard for us. We're playing Deakin Alliance, but I think we can do it easily.
Can you tell a little bit more about Empire, Team Empire, the match you will have next in the event? So what do you think about the team? What do you think about their poor performance here in Seattle?
Okay, well, Empire, they're kind of like my friends, so playing against friends is also like kind of sad because they need this win as much as us. But as any game, there's always a winner and a loser. I think their performance is pretty much this metagame doesn't really support their kind of aggressive tone that CIS is famous for. This meta favors us and like the Chinese, as you can tell by the results. So Empire has to adapt in the middle of the tournament, and you saw that they picked Naga, and I don't think I've ever seen Empire play Naga before. So they're trying to do these adaptations that aren't actually for them. Like, they can't really play these heroes. Of course they're great players, but they don't know how to play it as well as us or the Chinese. So they're making these adaptations that are necessary but aren't working out for them. And it really sucks because I think they're a pretty strong team with okay results in the past couple of months. I think our match versus them, because I guess the momentum has kind of a big thing in Dota, and when I was talking to them, they seemed really sad and mad at each other, and it sucks to take advantage of it, but this is what a TI is like. It's the biggest tournament of the year. You have to just go all out and beat everybody. So we'll be using that to our advantage and playing against Empire.
Okay. I want to ask about your personal preparation before international. How many heroes did you prepare for the event, and how many hours you practice and
Do you mean
play? Heroes, I mean...
Like a team or individually?
Individually.
Okay. Basically, individually I didn't practice as much. We were boot camping in Germany and Sweden, and after scrims some of us played pubs. I tried to play pubs, but I really wasn't feeling it in Europe. All the games were really, really bad. I wasn't learning anything. So basically, I didn't play any kind of pub or anything after the first week of boot camp. So basically 3 weeks without any consistent pubbing. I just went outside and just rested a lot instead of playing pubs. So I think the hero we practiced in scrims a lot, and I think we introduced this hero in TI along with Vici. We played Razor a lot, and then as you see, it's being picked a lot. I wish we had practiced Skywrath along with Razor, but obviously we haven't, so we're not picking it. But I mean, most of the practice you do before TI is irrelevant because there is always this one superior hero or strategy which you have to adapt to in the middle of the tournament. Like last year, there was this Rat Dodo kind of thing, like Furion and Magnus and stuff like that. And then that TI2 is Morphling mid. Teams never practice that until that tournament. So I think the group stage, it's all about adapting.
Okay. On one game you picked Rikimaru.
Yeah.
Was it just a swag, or are you serious working with that hero and want them to win your game?
That was a serious strategy. We did not joke around because we're playing Liquid, but I'd say our play was definitely not on par because we were playing with Liquid. I mean, that's not true for my team, but I think for me, I wasn't playing as well. I wasn't respecting their ganking potential. But for example, when I was being ganked by Skywrath and this other hero middle as Riki, we saw them with the rune, and because we saw them, I thought they wouldn't go for me, but they did, and I screwed up, and that kind of set the tone of the game for us. So all the strategies that we pick in this tournament were practiced. It helps because usually the team that starts the trends doesn't have to adapt or anything. They control the tournament. That's how I think IG, BG, and EG, we're setting the tone of the tournament.
There are an opinion that in Dota we have two type of heroes for pub Dota and for competitive Dota. I agree with that because I saw a lot of snipers and ATC heroes that notorious like pub heroes.
I think every hero has its place in competitive Dota. Some heroes are better than others, of course, but I don't really agree with the pub and competitive because any hero can be competitive. One hero like Sniper, I'm not sure that hero is actually fit for competitive. He's just too. Currently, it's all about like Panda, Tide, heroes that just jump in your face and like use AoE spells. Sniper is more like individually picking heroes off, like just slowly, like the carries can't get to you, but with obviously blinks, everyone has a blink now, they can get to you. But heroes that are kind of frequent in pubs like Bloodseeker and stuff, I'm surprised they're not being chosen competitive because those heroes are really strong. Like I think a common pub hero back in the day was Enigma. I think people picked Enigma a lot in pubs, and now that we're picking it, it's starting to be introduced to competitive scene. So there's always a place for a hero, a pub hero, in a competitive scene.
I want to ask about EG team. What role does Fear play in your team? He is the main brain of the team, or just a coordinator, maybe?
I think Fear plays mostly about replay analysis and highlighting certain things like communication for us. But to say he's like the master planner in our team is not correct because I guess we all plan individually and then we form a sort of like idea from everyone. We bounce off each other, and Fear participates in that. But it's mostly, I'd say, PPD, and then the five of us, we bounce off ideas to him. But yeah, Fear is just like a coach, analyst kind of thing. Not really. We have our own analysts, but he's just like he helps us with our communication.
Okay. Can I ask a question about management of the team Evil Genius? I mean, Alex Garfield is very known in all community, not only in North America. Do you speak with Alex? Do you know him?
Oh yeah, me and Alex are very close actually. We talk. He's at the event right now. He's very friendly with all of us. We talk a lot. Like, we don't consider him our boss or anything like that. We're like friends talking to each other. And I think that's a good relationship to have with your, I guess, your boss. You should be friendly to each other. We joke around with them. You know, it's just like we're friends.
What about Solo Meet tournament before the main event? You get out of the tournament in quarterfinals or something like that?
No, I lost in the semifinals.
Semifinals, okay. Are you really disappointed about the result, or it was just a fun tournament?
To be honest, I didn't really take it seriously. Like, I opened up the tournament against Dendy. I was kind of feeling nervous the first game, but then I realized like it's really just for pride, and like you just should have fun. So after I kind of beat Dendy, but I didn't really want to win. Like, I was playing just to play, and I managed to beat Dendy because I don't think he likes to play either. So we're just playing. We're not like trying our best. We're just playing Dota. Against S4, I tried it pretty hard game 3, but game 1 and 2 I just joked around because I try to take as much as I can from each game. And playing Lina or Windrunner doesn't teach me anything. But Shadowfiend's a pretty good matchup to practice, and I'm glad even though I lost, I enjoyed playing it.
But as a very ambitious player, can you tell me about your personal points in professional Dota 2 scene? What achievement do you want to have personally?
Well, to start off my competitive career in Dota, I'd like to win a TI. But I just want to look at myself and say I am the best. Like I don't like really strive for just like the most noticed, most popular. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be the most flashy. I just want to win games with my team and just win. Nothing else really matters. It doesn't matter if you're like the most star player of your team or anything like that. Just winning the game matters the most. So I just want to, let's say, win TI.
A year ago, I think nobody except maybe North American fan of Dota heard about Arteezy, and now you're the most popular player not only in North America, also in Europe. Because you're young, because you're ambitious. Do you have a manual how to become a pro gamer on such a short period?
I don't know. I guess the most original thing I can say is you should be yourself. You should definitely adapt to how you think you should play the game. I think I was mostly recognized for my unorthodox playstyle early on in my career. I set trends that are peculiar to some people, but then they became the norm. So I guess you just got to be original, be yourself, because I'm sure in the future there's going to be people that develop a certain style of gameplay or something unoriginal and they change it to the norm as well. So, and those people will be famous for what they've done. So it's just be yourself.
Let's imagine that Team IG will win the international. What will you do with your money?
As cheesy as it sounds, I'd probably just buy my mom a house or something. I wouldn't really spend the money for myself because I don't think I need it. It's kind of like a thanks to my parents if I would just spend it on them.
It's wonderful. Okay, Arteezy, now final words to your supporters, to fan sponsors, etc.
Okay, shout out to my fans first of all. Thanks for supporting me and Team Evil Geniuses. Shout out to my family. I guess I got a shout out to my sponsors, of course. Off the top of my head, let's see if I remember. Razer, Monster, HyperX, BenQ, Need for Speed USA, PlanetSide 2, CyberPower PC. I think that's it, right?
And many others who support the team.
And many others. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that interview, and I wish you good luck in a playoff and then in the final, maybe.
Thank you.